Hey you ever wanted to know what zodiac sign will cut your ass off? Well, I guess you better stay tuned in. Here's the top 6 zodiac signs that will cut your ass off like that. Number 6, Sagittarius. You gotta understand that Sagittarius is sometimes, they don't be giving a fuck. If you annoy them or do something that they don't like, they won't hesitate to cut your ass off. Sagittarius is not the kind of person who cry over spilled milk. So if they bring something up to you, it's important that you listen. Sagittarius will let you know, give you tips and give you clues to let you know that you about to get cut off. Oh, you keep doing the thing I say I don't like, you keep doing it, huh? Oh, okay. By them bringing it to your attention, they're trying to save the relationship. So if you don't comply, don't be surprised when they cut you off. Because the Sagittarius is not going to sit there and wait for nobody. They too impatient. And before you know it, they on to the next. Number 5. Virgo. Virgos love to help and be there and mold people. But once you start to come unmoldable, like you're doing too much for them, they gonna cut you off. Your time is up. And Virgos always observing, watching, doing investigations on people so they can find out who you really are and decide whether or not you're worthy to be in their life. If Virgo cuts you off, just understand, baby, you ain't meet the criteria. You weren't good enough. You gotta step those cookies up if you wanna keep a Virgo. Don't take a Virgo a long time to realize that they're gonna cut you off. Because remember, Virgos are very particular and they have a list of things that they want. Baby, you don't meet none of my criteria. So when a Virgo comes to the conclusion that things just don't add up and you ain't make the list, you ain't on the list, not the list, then they're gonna cut you off. Number 4, Aries. With an Aries, there's only 3 reasons why they will cut you off. You were boring, you try to control them, or you tried them. Either one, you about to get cut off and possibly punched in the face. And I'm not at all saying that all Aries like to fight or they're violent, because there are many Aries out there that fight with their words. But what I am saying, there's a large populations of Aries who subscribe to the mentality, knuck if you buck. They'll tell you straight up, don't play with me, play with your mama. If you ain't bringing no value to my life, why is you here? Please remember that Aries are very impulsive, which basically means they won't think twice about cutting your ass off. If Aries decides to cut you off, then that means you did something. Number 3, Leo. Please understand that in the mind of a Leo, they the prize. So by them allowing you in their life is the prize for you. And baby, best believe you better act like it. Not only are Leos loyal, they royal, baby. They hold themselves in high regard. They take themselves very seriously. But if Leo sees any signs of disloyalty to the point where it makes them feel like you don't deserve them, then trust one thing, babe, you're gonna be properly disposed of. You gotta understand there's certain things that a Leo just won't allow. Leo's kind of person, when they cut you off, they're gonna make sure they look real good, have the best outfit so you can know that you done up. They're gonna be dramatic, they may cry, they're gonna get sassy. Be prepared for a total show. But once the show is over, you cut off. Number 2, Taurus. We know that Tauruses are black and white. And once the Taurus decides that you are not the right one for them, they're gonna cut your off. And the thing is, they don't need to hear your side of the story. The only side of the story they need to hear is their own. Taurus don't want to hear nothing else you gotta say, because they already know what's up. They came to the conclusion that you don't belong here, which basically means that you're the weakest link. Goodbye. Tauruses are big on respect. And if you disrespect the Taurus, you may not get a second chance. Especially in a relationship. If a Taurus decides they're gonna cut you off, before they cut you off, they're gonna make a plan. Because they gotta make sure their next move is stable. And once the plan is sealed, they're gonna grab some scissors and cut you off. And number 1, Aquarius. A person that's more likely to cut you off is a person with no feelings. And sometimes Aquariuses act like they ain't got no feelings. They are notorious for cutting a bitch off. That's just what Aquarius do. Aquarius will cut you off and you won't even know you cut off. Another one bites the dust. Did I do something? What happened? Why ain't going through? I know I'm not blind. When it comes to a friendship or relationship, believe it or not, Aquariuses love hard. But once that well runs dry for whatever reason, they're gonna turn their feelings off and exit left. They cut off game so strong, they don't need a lot of reasons to cut you off. They just gotta be tired of you. Aquarius, what's going on? You got cut off, bitch.